It's nerd prom.
You can kind of boast about having been through the wars if you've been to Comic-Con.
You can do a show anytime, but Comic-Con's only once a year.
Whether you call it a nerd fest or geek heaven, Comic-Con is the largest pop culture convention in North America. It's my home away from home, the place where I can find kindred spirits who are as consumed by pop culture as I am. It's the place for fanboys and fangirls to revel in their passions and obsessions. To outsiders, it's a time for superheroes and costumed characters to descend on San Diego. But to insiders, it's much, much more. Here's a look at Comic-Con from those who know it best, the fans and exhibitors who've been going for years.
First, make sure that you pack the essentials. You're going to need at least 2 bottles of water, maybe some vitamin water, some granola bars, some gum, some deodorant, depending on how hard you're running around.
Yeah, we've been coming here for 12 years, so this is a big family thing. We always come to see artists and enjoy the events and workshops, and we love doing costumes, so it's a good opportunity to show ourselves.
I'm Robert Bermia. I'm from Bremerton, Washington, and I'm here trying to get a job in comics.
My name's Sarah, and I'm from Paulsville, Washington, and I'm here to get my portfolio reviewed.
They look at your art and they tell you what you need to work on, what you need to do to improve your work.
It's nerve-wracking. I'm still shaking.
It's very, very useful. The few times I've done it before in the past, I've been able to take what I've learned and apply it to things I do later, and it's been a noticeable improvement.
There's only like a handful of girls here, but it's kind of cool being the underdog.
I'm an executive during the day, and so to be able to be a nerd for 4 days and not care is really cool. I really love the floor and finding those hidden gems. I'm a big collector of a lot of things, so my big purchase this year was X-Men #1. So I'm kind of done for the whole convention.
And we get here and we look around and we're like, we're home. And there's a feeling of camaraderie that you feel here, that even if you don't manage to get into a panel, you meet cool people, you talk to people. We see friends that we see once a year.
You got to mark your priorities. There's going to be lines and there's going to be crowds. If it's super, super popular, you want to get in the panel about 2 panels before it actually starts. That way, not only can you secure a spot, but you can also move up as soon as the panel ends.
I am definitely at a tactical disadvantage without Twitter access. I mean, people around me kept going, oh, line's full, and I'm like, how do you know this? Because, I don't have an iPhone.
Hall H is packed out to 5-hour wait. Let me just go find something else, and finding a really cool comic artist who's talking. That's how I found Scott Pilgrim 3 years ago.
When I sit in line, the person next to me has interest with me and I can talk to them, and that it's a shared environment and experience where I can just be with other people who think like myself and who enjoy the same things I enjoy. And that rather than seeing the lines as a negative, I've actually seen more as a positive.
There's probably no other kind of entertainment where your heroes are so accessible to you.
Just going through all of those independent comics, meeting and being able to talk to everybody.
You definitely get a lot of feedback, and of course you get kudos, and you sometimes get the folks who have constructive criticism about what you're doing, what direction you're heading.
Me personally, the best part is actually being able to just talk to a fan one-on-one. Be it if they're asking a question about anything we have upcoming or specific characters or just talking about what their favorite stuff is. You work on this stuff and a lot of times you don't have a great opportunity to interact with fans, but you actually get to sit down and hear the passion and then show some of your passion back to them and just have a great conversation one-on-one where it's almost like 2 friends talking about something they're both passionate about at the same time.
There's so much that comes out of meeting with the fans. As I always say, when you get fans at conventions, they're here because they want to be here. They're paying money, they're coming to see you at panels, they're making the effort to go meet the people that they enjoy, creators. And because of that, you really want to hear what their opinions are, you want to hear what their voices are, because these are the diehards, the true fans, and we want to listen to them, hear what they have to say, and then more importantly, try to find ways to incorporate what matters to them into our books.
Well, one of the great things I think about Comic-Con in general is the fact that anybody can ask a question, that you get real concerns. There's a character, a Flash, that's changed a couple times.
In this relaunch of Flash, what's going to happen to Wally West's family, his wife Linda, and his kids, Iris and Jen?
You try to give it the answer the best you can. You try to be as respectful as you can, but you want to have as much fun as you can too. But you want to be respectful because this is something so important for them that they got up online and asked that question.
Thing is that Comic-Con is, it's really become the epicenter of pop culture. It's not only just comics anymore on many levels, which we're not only a publisher anymore.
Our company has evolved over the last 5 or 6 years from strictly just a publishing and a consumer products company to now where we're doing the theatrical and we're doing television, video games.
There's so much happening and so much changing that you know, the industry changes along with the convention.
I have a son, he's 4 months. He and his mother came yesterday to preview night, and he wore his Batman onesie. And this is an environment I want him to grow up in a world that's at times pretty harsh. The idea of bringing your kid up in an environment where, oh, you like that? I like that too. Let's go be friends, is awesome.